Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another stream, as it's a coding stream instead of a gaming stream. But today I found a system from Dehapy. He made it and gave it away for free. Basically, I'm just gonna remake it, kind of like not change the map, but obviously I add like levels and stuff for different maps and stuff. But so far, the things I've changed are like this. For example, you click on it, it will select it, and you could actually place it and I should like hit them still. And then, obviously it's all green. So whenever it's selected, it won't let me do this because it says I don't have enough. It will say I don't have enough. But for this, I changed the price. You just right click it and it'll upgrade. It's 5 coins right now. Right click equals upgrade and it makes it better damage and everything else. But yeah, it's work in progress. I mean, it's his game. But yeah, we're recreating it, guys, with 3 new codes and stuff. So he didn't make it necessarily, but he used some kind of coding, auto coding thing to make it create a game for this. But we're gonna be making it better with my own coding. It's kind of slow, guys. We should add like a speed boost, to it, like ×2 speed, like in Special Tower Defense, on how that is. Right click to upgrade. This is the max upgrade for now, for only that tower, by the way. It only works for that tower. Okay, so we're just waiting for this thing. Right click again, it will not do anything. So our health went down. Alright, let's see if he gets anybody this time. And he only targets one player, or one per thing until after. Alright, there we go. This game's fire already. There we go. There we But you guys can basically change anything you want. For this is the boss, but basically you can change anything you want, and it will work. I think it's on endless mode right now, so it doesn't end on any waves, but it can probably be fixed like that. I could probably fix it for sure. Just have to recode it. He's using autocoder things to code the scheme. So it's not that good, but it's alright. So I'm gonna be making my own models, remodeling everything, and the maps and stuff. Maps are alright. I know I hate against it, but like we're still gonna change it. So if I right click this, it will not upgrade. So there are no upgrades for this Pro Tower yet. But the Pro Tower is overpowered at the moment for $50. There is no deleting these. So after you place everything, you can't delete it and then place another thing back down. So no, after you place it, they're just stuck there. But that will be fixed soon. And there'll be like an upgrade UI instead of you right clicking it to upgrade. So maybe soon. But let's get coding on this because we need to start working on the project. As I already showcased enough, there's a lot of issues. But let's get to stop this and we're gonna get to coding actually. Because people really wanted this to happen. So we're gonna make this happen, honestly. But before I do that, I'm gonna check something real quick. I'm gonna go on my phone real quick, and I'm gonna go check status on games real quick, cause I was supposed to like stream games yesterday for longer, but I didn't. So I'm gonna look at my schedule real quick. Um, but that being said, if you ever want to like learn how to code, you can hit me up on Discord, Pizza Delivery Man 25, and I'll teach you guys how to code for sure. I'm a coder myself, only a few years of experience, so not as accurate. I'm still slow on coding, but that's because I take my time. Most people can just take their time and still rush it and get it done quicker than me, but according to me, I mean, man, I can't. but we're gonna make improvements to this. Like, when you're like placing it down, it would have improvements. Okay, so I mess up in coding a lot most of the time. So like my coding's not perfect. I'm still learning a lot of things still. And for tower defenses, I'm not experiencing it as much. So we're gonna try to do something real quick. So we're gonna go here and get the cylinder real quick. All right, and we're gonna set the transparency to 0.5. And we're gonna make sure it's anchored. So anchor. All right, it's anchored now. And make sure can collide is set to false. And then when it's set to false, we're gonna go to material and make sure. Okay, we're just gonna change it to smooth plastic because I usually it doesn't even matter because they no one can see it anyway. But it's just this. It's just you know how I am with things. Size 1 comma point 2 comma 1. I mean that's alright size. I'll change the color to a bit of light blue kind of color. Indicator thingy. So we're gonna say range indicator. So it's gonna get the range. But yeah, let's do this real quick. Indicator real quick. We did the properties. We got everything. All right. We're gonna go back in here now. Instead of seeing upgrade only, we're gonna go ahead and start with new variables. So before I do this, can you guys please subscribe? We need to hit our goals, guys. We're gonna hit our goals one day, hopefully. Or I'll say local range indicator equals replicated storage. Wait for child. And then obviously it's not in replicated storage yet, so let's put that in replicated storage. Alright, there we go. Let's do that. Now let's see if it calls it in there. Yes, it does. So there we go, it calls that. So we're gonna say local current indicator equals nil because it doesn't exist right now. Alright. Now, um tower placeholders. Clicked. Place tower. Let's place tower. After that, we're going to say if current indicator, then current indicator destroy. Because we got to destroy it, I guess. And then we're going to say, hold on. We're going to say current indicator equals nil. Because there's none that exists right now. So no click or no placeholders. Select it. Um, we're gonna make new code because yeah. Game get service, run service. Dang it. I don't like messing up on code. But let's just do this. Dot rendered, stopped, connect. We're say function. Alright. That's beside the point. You guys are already stealing my code. It's fine. If not selected, tower, then return end. Okay. So we're gonna say local mouse equals player. Get mouse. Local target equals mouse dot target. So that being said, we're just gonna say if target and target dot parent equals workspace dot tower placeholders then if not current indicator then bro, current indicator equals range indicator clone because we gotta make sure to clone that. Current indicator dot parent equals workspace because that is that workspace with parent. So parent for that is the workspace. So and after the one end, we're gonna say local range equals 0. If selected tower equals tower 1, then range equals replicated storage, wait for child, tower one template, and then we're gonna say dot range, dot value. If that makes sense to any of you. Else if we're gonna say before we do else if, no, not else if then, bro. We're not before I do else if we're gonna do selected tower equals tower two, then 1 second, guys. Alright, sorry about that. Background noise. Don't like that. But let's fix that. Oh no, I already know what to do. Stupid. What's it called? I don't know what that's called, but that's annoying. Then say range equals replicated storage. Wait for child. Tower 2 template. And then obviously do the same thing. Dot range. Dot value. Because there's gonna be a value. And then after the end, again, say current indicator dot C frame equals C frame dot new. And then obviously we gotta get the target dot position, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, before that, that's not all we gotta do. We're gonna do math dot rad, so we're gonna do times C frame dot angles 0 comma math dot rad. And then we're gonna say 90. We're gonna say comma 0. I guess that should be like that. Um, let's see. Current indicator, ouch, dot size equals vector 3 dot new range, and then we're say times 2 comma point 2 comma range times 2. Yeah, let's make it look better. There you guys go. Fire. Looks fire. And before I do that, we're gonna say else if current indicator, then current indicator destroy. And then we're going to say current indicator equals nil, because it does. Oh, there we go. I don't know if this is going to do anything, because I'm still new at coding. Doesn't seem like it's doing anything. Oh shoot, what is that lag? Y'all seen this? Guys, I think we need to fix it. We got an issue. Range is not a range is not a value. I think I know what the issue is. But I don't know for sure. Because I think I coded this right. Local range equals 0 if select terra equals terra 1. Then, because I'm doing something wrong. Because it doesn't call the value. Oh, local. It's because of that, bro, isn't it? It's because I didn't put the R in it, bro. What you want to bet? That's probably. Actually, I don't know if that's true, bro. I actually don't think that's true. Scrape 79. I need to focus on something else, bro. Yo, thanks for the sub, man. Man, I didn't see, bro. Man, I'm always late. All right, bro. I need to fix that. I'm probably gonna fix that too. Sure. Yo, I appreciate it, my guy. All right, bet. All right, so I'm probably gonna recode this whole script because it doesn't make sense to me. None of this makes sense. Yeah. So basically, what I'm trying to tell you guys is I don't know what to do. Like, it's pretty getting annoying already. All right, bet. I text pixelated. You're a good guy, bro. But yeah, the coding is what gets me messed up, bro. So basically, we're gonna go ahead and just scratch all that out. Just get rid of all that. All coded by me, as you can see. It's going by one by one. Come on now. All right, let's get rid of all that. So replicated storage. We gotta do this real quick, guys. All right, replicated storage. Bro, he a W for subbing though. All right, duplicate a remote event, or you could create one from just replicate storage. Paste UI event there. All right, so we're gonna say upgrade UI event. But before I do that, of course, I'm gonna have to add a frame. Sorry for the black screen. I'm gonna have to add a frame and a text button named upgrade. So I'm gonna add a frame. So let's see here. Screen UI frame. Basically, we're just gonna call this upgrade button. Wait, no, not frame. We're gonna add a text button saying upgrade frame. Because if I I mean, upgrade button, because if I just don't do that, then it's not gonna do anything. This is just testing, by the way. I hate this, man. This is just testing. So, also stay tuned for another Realms video because I'm gonna be posting another one soon. Everyone that is in here, I'll be posting one soon. Let's make it green. All right, upgrade, upgrade, and by default, this frame will be set to false. Um, Basically, we gotta get it where when we right click the tower, it will like make it do this because honestly, I gotta make it work. So if I don't make it work, I'm gonna close Discord. If I don't make, I'm gonna close Steam too and Notepad because I don't see why the point, why that's even there. We're gonna make like a system where you can like open uh, a crate and basically get towers. This is just a basic tower defense game, not coded by me. It's coded by Dehapy, the guy who made it. But I'm remastering the system. So far, it's remastered already. The buttons were like on the side on his screen, but now they're like this, and actually in a UI grid layout. So if you duplicate it, be there for you right now. But for right now, they're just text buttons with text saying the price. One day it's going to be icons for the towers and redesign towers and all that stuff whenever I have a chance. Gonna do that. Try to be posting every day for a new YouTube video, for real. New video in like at 9 o'clock, so stay tuned for that. I'm setting it for 9 o'clock. 9:30 is when my new video is gonna drop. So stay tuned for that. Uh, but yeah. So I'm gonna go continue what I was doing. All right, but we're gonna have to make a guys. Oh my god, I gotta go. See you guys later.